Hi, welcome to this podcast. Hey, today we're going to talk about how you can find cheap seeds for your garden. Now, most of the time you are going to go down to the local store and go to the garden section in the springtime. Or maybe you're going to go to your local feed store and you're going to pick out the seeds you want. Now, sometimes this can get pretty pricey depending on how many you need, what you're actually looking for. And I found an alternative this year. What I did is I went to the local food store, the grocery store, and I went to the section that, for example, had beans, or I went to, as you can see from the video, I even went to the popcorn section, the spice section. And what I did, I was looking for places or in the store that had uh, basically food items that were in seed form. And so you can see what I did is, for example, the popcorn there, I went to the popcorn aisle, found me a bag of popcorn, the old fashioned type, not actually prepared where you throw in the microwave, but this is the old fashioned type that you pop in a pan yourself. And I ended up giving it a try, and sure enough, they sprouted and they grew into stalks of corn. And as you can see, those are the actual ears of corn that I got from this popcorn seed. I did the same with the beans there and the peppers. And what I've done there is I show the bag of seed that I bought at the store, and then you'll see the two piles next to it. One pile is from the bag itself, and one pile is from what I grew last summer. So you can see this actually works. If you look at the two piles next to the bag, you can see there's very little difference. In fact, the only difference is it appears that the when I grow with this seed, um, the end result are, for example, the corn I produced, the seeds are just a tiny bit smaller than what I got out of the bag. And same for the beans. The beans are just slightly smaller. Um, Now, when I came to the peppers are actually the exact same size of what I got out of the bag. Now, of course, if you're a gardener, you know this can be for various reasons. And I'm going to tell you that this stuff I really didn't spend a lot of time on. I didn't fertilize. I did the most I did was water in the dry periods. And so, I think if I would have paid more attention to it, I probably could have got my produce would have been the exact same size or maybe even bigger than what I was harvesting. It would have been the same size as what I started with. So, of course, this is pretty interesting to you, or at least it is to me. If you're a survivalist, what you'll find out is this is a good way to get a lot of emergency seed cheap. In fact, for $10, you can ensure that you're going to have plenty of food, plenty of seed for a year at least. Of course, the more you want to spend, I mean, for $100, for $200, you could probably feed your whole neighborhood using this method of seed acquisition. So, something for you to think about if you're a survivalist. If you're just kind of hobby gardenist, I thought it was pretty cool that you go out and you find some seeds in the grocery store that you're just turning right around and producing uh, some crop. So check out my YouTube channel, see if there's anything there. And certainly send me a line if you had some similar experience. Next summer, I already got some plans. I'm going to try to grow some even more exotic crops. Um, Thanks for listening.